3, 2, 1, go. Alright guys, that's right. Get hype. We back with more Phoenix Wright, and apparently Phoenix Wright just doubled back and said, hey, let's go back to square one. And let's remember what Mia told us. Think outside the box. So this man has come to the conclusion that everything might have all been a lie. Because he wants everybody to go down, except for himself. So without further ado, let's get it, let's go. But I do remember knocking over Marshall. This guy, if you will. I can't. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore. This cross-examination may not change a thing. However, there is a possibility that it will if you tell the truth. Very well. I'll testify about what I really saw.
Alright. The witness may testify once more for the final time.
Are they gonna change my music? Uh-oh, it changed. When I arrived, I found Mr. Marshall's body impaled on that suit of armor sword. Emma and Dark were lying unconscious on the floor nearby. When I saw what happened, I thought she, did it. That's why I erased all the evidence that linked her to the murder. I had Chief Gant help me remove the body from the sword and carry it. But if it all really was a fabrication, Emma might be innocent.
Unbelievable. The body was impaled on the armor sword?
You were the only one who saw that. If only you had proof. Actually, I do have proof.
What?
I gave it to Mr. Wright just this morning.
What? To me?
It's a picture I took of the crime scene as I encountered it. I thought it might be needed.
But I don't remember receiving a picture like that.
Lana must have known. See, Mr. Wright, she really does have faith in you.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please present this picture.
I don't remember receiving any pictures from Lana. Lana says she gave it to you this morning, right?
I seem to remember getting something from her then.
Let's check that evidence again. There must be a picture in there somewhere.
Oh.
I already know what he's about to talk about. Shout out to my boy Jack. That's who. She gave us a picture. I mean, the only thing that's a picture is this. Whoa! I never looked in here. Hey, there's a picture here. Oh my god. Oh my. This is the actual crime scene. No, the detective saw the crime scene like this. Because I contact criminal affairs only after I hashed everything. Mr. Wright! That piece cut out from his vest. Could that be? Coffee found his cheek and safe. What's this? This is a handprint, isn't it? That cloth. It had fingerprints on it. Whatever fingerprints those are must be the real murderer. Look at that. What? But those fingerprints are yours. Emma? Why are your lips turning all purple, Mr. Wright? Anyway, let's get on with the cross-examination. So long as you tell the truth, we should be able to flush out the real murder.
Very well. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Actual crime scene. Let's get it. Whoa! Emma. Oh my goodness.
Come now, OG. This is the poorest excuse for a trial I've ever seen.
Chief.
Garrett. What now? You want to make me out as the bad guy too? If so, I'd like to put in a word or two for my defense.
Fuck that! I'm afraid it's too late for that.
What?
You already declined to testify. That means you forfeited your right to make statements of any kind. This must be that risk we were talking about earlier. Just sit back and relax, and enjoy the sound of the noose tightening around your neck.
So, you think I'm worried? Sorry to disappoint you, but I don't need to make any statements.
What do you mean?
The evidence will do all the talking for me. Even if I can't testify, I can still present evidence. Well, yeah, that is true. Wait, you mean you still have some conclusive evidence?
No, I don't.
But someone does.
He knows what we have, and he knows that it's going to point back to Emma.
Someone.
So, what's your excuse, Barto? Oh shit.
Why have you been keeping quiet about it? You do have something to show us, right? Something that proves who knocked over Neil Marshall, causing his death. Conclusive evidence that leaves no room for doubt. Is this true, Mr. Wright?
Damn it. He knows it is, man. If I show that piece of evidence now, Emma's as good as dead. Emma's as good as dead.
Mr. Wright, if you have any more evidence, present it now. And if you try to conceal anything, you will be the one appearing before the Board of Inquiries.
What do I do now? I better think this through carefully. I can't afford to make the wrong decision. Should I present that piece of evidence? The one that shows who really killed Prosecutor Marshall? Man, let's see what happens. Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this time. What? You lie!
Chief Gant?
You opened my safe. I know you took what was inside. The conclusive evidence. I don't know what you're talking about. Shoutouts to my boy Sokon. Mr. Wright, why don't you show them? We found it together.
Oh, I see. It's because you know the truth, don't you? You know whose fingerprints are. That's why you present it.
What are you talking about, Chief Gant?
Can't you figure it out? Take a good look at this picture. See the victim's vest? Noticed anything odd about the chest area?
I mean, it looks like a part of it's been cut out for
some reason.
You had this in your safe?
What? That means you, the chief of police, have been concealing evidence. This is going to be the biggest scandal in the history of the department. Oh shit, we got him!
Impressive.
To be honest, I didn't think you had the gall, Righto.
Well, I can't just let you pin me up as the murderer, nah. I'll tell you what really happened.
What? You mean you admit to it? I was the first person to arrive at the crime scene that day. It then occurred to me that I could use the situation to control Lana.
So you really were manipulating her?
I knew not. If I made it look like the blame lay with her sister, that would mean she saw the scene. She would ask me for my aid.
So you assisted Miss Sky?
I told her to arrange all the evidence. I had her plant the knife tip in the victim's body and move the body across the room.
And I ended up using that evidence to get Joe Dark convicted.
But when I tampered with the crime scene, I hid 2 pieces of evidence. This was before Lana arrived at the scene.
2 pieces of evidence? You mean those items safe?
But why? For insurance, of course.
Insurance?
I was sure my plan would work, but it was always best to be prepared for the worst. I wasn't about to let anyone blame me for a murder that girl committed.
You mean you were calculating that far ahead while forging the evidence? This nigga plays chess. He was 1,000 moves ahead, but don't worry, cause we caught up to him.
What do you take me for? A fool? I didn't make police chief by dumb luck. See this jar fragment? I hid the most legible part of Emma's name. I didn't expect Lana to go and wipe the blood of all the pieces off all the pieces.
But if you fabricated all the evidence, what's to say you didn't fabricate the message on this jar too?
Some people just don't know when to quit, do they? That's why I kept 1 more item for insurance.
You mean that piece of cloth, huh?
Come on, Righto. Cough it up already. I know you have it.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Wright?
So you admit to it then, Chief Gant? That you were hiding the cloth you cut off the victim's vest in your safe?
I didn't understand that.
Yes, I admit. I I didn't want to have to do that, being chief in the moment. But it's a lot better than being portrayed as a murderer. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say for yourself? Just a moment ago you said you didn't have any evidence you could present. Foolish fool, Wright. You should have showed it before it was too late.
It's been a long battle, but the moment of truth is finally arrived. As long as I don't mess up here, victory is mine. You know what? Let's do it. Your Honor, I do have evidence to present now.
Alright then, let's see this conclusive evidence. The evidence that shows who actually murdered Secretary Marshall.
Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest, did you not?
Oh yes, you finally brought it out into the open. There's a handprint on this piece of cloth.
Your Honor, the prosecution requests that be immediately sent to the lab for analysis. That handprint on the leather, there must have been a strong impact for it to have been left so clearly.
Oh shit. You mean
it could not have been forged? It must be authentic, conclusive evidence.
Oh, who is it?
You're as slow on the uptick as ever, Worthy. What? Think about it.
Righto had all this time to present this evidence. He could have forged it. Yet he was reluctant. Now why would that be?
You mean you already know? You know whose fingerprints are on that? Mr. Wright, do you really know?
Whoever the fingerprints belong to must be the real murderer. Whose fingerprints are they?
Fuck. Very well. I'll tell you. It should be okay now. Everything's proceeding as predicted. The person to whom these fingerprints belong to, unfortunately, is Emma Scott.
Emma Sky?
What? They're mine? I'm sorry, Emma. Now this feels like DanganRonpa for real. But why? Why didn't you tell me?
You're really something, Righto. You knew this girl did it all alone. And yet you still tried to pin the murder on. So it's true. Tragic. But true. This girl really did shove Prosecutor Marshall to his death.
Of course. How could you? You monster!
Miss Scott,
you knew whose fingerprints those were all along, yet you act like she really didn't.
Nah, Miss Scott, it's not over yet.
What?
I said this trial isn't over yet. Ha! But I'm afraid it is over, boy. Not only this trial, but your career.
Like if he says that, I'm a trip. This is a blind playthrough, but I just want to say, by the way, he on some WWE, the career-ending match. That's hilarious.
You purposely concealed this conclusive evidence. That, my friend, is a serious offense.
But yet, you did the same shit. Are you fucking around? Are you stupid?
I'm looking forward to pressing charges after the defendant is convicted. I'll have your badge, boy.
Bro, Phoenix is not phased.
What's the matter? God got your tongue. Aren't you going to tell us how it feels? How it feels to be the one who single-handedly turned a poor little girl into a murderer?
Uh-oh. Y'all know it's real when Phoenix laughs. Before I do that, there's just one little thing I gotta clear up.
Oh, and what's that?
Who really killed Prosecutor Neil Marshall?
Wait, what?
Chief Gant, you're absolutely right. This beat the claw proves who the real murderer is. Who killed Neil Marshall, you ask?
It was in the sky, wasn't it?
I'm afraid that's not possible. You see, this piece of cloth contains a critical contradiction.
What? A contradiction? What is this fool babbling about?
I'm talking about a goddamn contradiction. You heard what the fuck I said. One that proves who the real killer is.
Oh shit! Who did it then? Mr. Wright, wait a minute. This piece of cloth. What could it possibly contradict?
Chief Gant, your tyrannical reign ends here. Behold, the piece of evidence that contradicts this cloth.
And what exactly is this supposed to be?
This is the picture Miss Guy took. Let's take a good look at it. See where the piece of his vest was cut out?
Yes. His shirt is showing underneath. It's hard to make out with all the blood on his vest.
Exactly my point. His chest is soaked with blood. It's only natural, right? His lungs, no doubt, punctured. Blood poured out of his mouth.
Oh, but that piece of cloth
is clean. It's clean. It's been wiped, to be exact.
Wait, there's no blood on it.
Ah! Since Emma Sky's fingerprints are on this cloth, there's no doubt that she shoved the prosecutor aside. But, Mr. Marshall was not impaled on the sword at that time. No, this is nonsense. Now then, Chief Gant, let me ask you something. Prosecutor Marshall was not impaled when he was shoved aside. He most likely hit his head on the ground and was knocked out. And if so, then tell me, who could it have been? Who could have arrived at the scene before Miss Lana Sky, picked up the unconscious prosecutor, and impaled him on the armor's sword? To make it look like Emma was responsible for the prosecutor's death, said person proceeded to write her name on a jar with the victim's blood. DanganRonpa. A jar that they then broke on purpose to leave behind a clue. and make Lana believe her sister did it.
Remember what you admitted only moments ago?
That he was the first person. He literally said I was the first person on the scene. He literally dug his own grave. That you personally cut out the bloodless piece of the victim's vest, right? Ironic, isn't it? That the very act of creating insurance dug you in the grave. Exactly. No! Oh, it's finally over. Well, that's, you know who it is, Lana. What? Oh, that was close, Righto. You almost had me. Sorry, but you'll have to do better than that. Our allegation. What do you mean you refute his allegations? You see that piece of cloth? It's illegal evidence. Oh my God.
What nonsense is this?
Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a suspect.
Remember, Uji?
Earlier, old Righto here concealed that piece of cloth.
So then, what's your excuse, Righto? You do have some conclusive evidence, don't you?
Your Honor, I don't have any evidence I can present at this time.
Well, that is true. The defense did refuse to present evidence.
At that moment, the piece of cloth ceased to be legal evidence. But that's not fair! Did you actually think you could best me in court? It looks like the last laugh's on you, son. Oh my God!
I'm afraid Mr. Gant's claim is legally correct. Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
True. Illegal evidence cannot be used to convict a person. I want him to hit that however. Like, please, please, please. Assuming, of course, that evidence is indeed illegal.
Uh-oh. Well, Mr. Wright?
Uh-oh. It seems, at last, the time for me to reveal my plan is finally arrived.
Mr. Wright, do you admit to it? That you purposely had illegally concealed this piece of cloth?
I did not. I admit I refused to present it at one point.
So the evidence is illegal?
Oh no. No, it isn't, Mr. Gant. It's not that I didn't present evidence then, it's that I couldn't. What do you mean, you couldn't? There are certain procedures involved when presenting evidence. No, Uchi, don't listen to his lies! He knows at this point, he's fucked. He's nothing but a coward. You can't really believe. Shut that ass up. There's only one issue left to be resolved in this trial. Is this evidence legal or not?
Very well. Let us settle this once and for all. Earlier, you refused to present evidence. If you can prove your conduct was not in violation of the law, then do so.
No evidence shall be shown without the approved police department, and unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. This is my proof, Your Honor. Evidence law. What you doing with that? I've done my research too, Chief. Indeed, Emma Sky's fingerprints were definitely on that piece of cloth. However, at that point in time, this was merely a piece of cloth, nothing more. What? You see, it's written right here in this book, the second rule of evidence law. The one that I just read. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. I found this piece of evidence myself, inside your safe. It goes without saying, I did not have approval from the police department. And Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And here is the crux of the matter. You see, at the time, it was impossible for me to relevance between the clock and the SL9 incident. What kind of nonsense is this? You want relevancy? Just take a look at this damn picture and... Sorry, but can you recall when there was that picture presented? That was shown only a few moments ago. No, he's right. At the beginning of today's trial, that piece of clock was still meaningless. And the person who gave it value as evidence was your bitch ass. Damon Gant. You yourself confessed to a certain truth. Let me verify this once more. On the day of the crime, you personally cut out this piece of the victim's vest, didn't you? Oh, yes. No. It was then that you approved this claw as conclusive evidence. Yeah, you, the chief of police, personally approved this claw. The only person who could have cut this from the victim's vest is the one who stood before Prosecutor Marshall in his final moments. In other words, the real murderer. And there's only one person who that could be. You're the only one! Like, bro, this will be the part where I get the voice clip Makoto, Hajime, and Shuichi all from DanganRonpa when they declare somebody the murderer, and like, I would hit it right here, and I'm probably gonna do it. I'm just gonna keep it all book with you. I'm probably gonna do it right here. So here we go. Damon Gant, the killer was you. Whoa! 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 That nigga crashed. I knew I should have gotten rid of him. Gumshoe? Oh, that good-for-nothing scum. For 2 years, he's been snooping around the department trying to get something. Crimes are being committed every day, yet he insists on how. Well, your crime wasn't exactly petty. He wanted to reinvestigate the case. He recruited Angel Star, then convinced Bruce Goodman. Detective Goodman? Yeah, that's right. If the evidence is transferred, I'll lose my only chance to find out the truth. Please, you gotta help. He just wanted, bro. Goodman turned him down, as he ought to. Still, Jake Marshall did not know to quit. He stole Goodman's ID card and tried to take the evidence. Goodman gave it to me that day. He wanted to file a lost item. I went with him to the evidence room. Then all of a sudden he decided to speak out. Oh, look at this. What are you talking about? Can you please reopen the investigation, Chief? We can't transfer the evidence out. There are too many questions left unanswered, and he knew. But he killed him. And he killed him. I love that song. He opened his evidence locker, and as he was taking the evidence out, he said, "It's not too late. I'm gonna hand all this over to Marshall." That's when he killed him.
Well, to be honest, I was a bit taken aback by his words. I had a bit feeling he came to see me, but I never thought he'd bring up SL9. That's when I saw it. I couldn't just pull it out.
Doing so would have only led to more blood, making it near impossible to hide your crime.
Even so, the blood was just pouring out. I didn't know who might stumble in, so I hurried to wipe it up. I was worrying so much about the floor, I realized my fatal mistake.
The bloody handprint
on Detective Gumshoe's locker. I used to be known as the crime repeater, but everyone has to start somewhere, I guess. I was too nervous. I had no business doing it.
Then you put the body in my car?
I'm sorry, I couldn't think of any other way to move the body. I broke your trunk, but what's the big deal? You make a lot more than us detectives ever will.
Leaving the prosecution's car aside. How? How could you get Miss Sky involved in all of this?
Well, she had as much to lose as I did if the truth came out.
So you took the evidence from Detective Goodman's locker?
I felt bad for having to do it. I also didn't have the time to pick and choose what to take.
So you left the jar fragments and the glove?
Yeah. It looks like I was better off being an investigator of crimes than a committer. They all did their best to get in my way. I gotta hand it to them. They did their jobs well, much to my dismay.
Fake evidence doesn't hold up very well upon close examination. You must have known that.
Tell me, why do you stand in court?
Me?
You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me, we're the same. One day, you'll understand. Oh, and believe me, you will. You're just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. Well, looks like it's time to say goodbye. Oh, gee. What? Looks like we'll have to cancel that lunch date. Sorry, old friend. I'm sorry?
Oh, he didn't say nothing about being that nigga a friend. That nigga called him by his name. Nigga, it's business. It's no longer personal.
Sorry too, David.
That kinda hurt him.
I knew you as you used to be long ago. You were once a fine investigator and an example to others on the force. I'm sorry to learn that you are no longer that person. Those days are long gone. Thanks for the memories, though. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Now that you've got right on it. And with these two around, you can't go wrong, now can you? In fact, I can hear them already. The melodious sounds of a new beginning.
There are two things I want you to understand.
Yeah?
First, your sister never hurt anyone. Second, Damon Gant betrayed you from the beginning. You see, Miss Sky? You no longer have any reason to keep silent.
You're right. When this trial is over, I'll tell everything. All that I've done these past few years. From the time I had Gant help me forge evidence,
up until today.
So, it seems all the questions raised in this trial have been answered.
I'm sorry, Miss Sky. I couldn't get you out of all your trouble. My. What high standards you have for a rookie. Huh? I can see why Mia thought so highly of you. Who knows? A few years from now, you just might make it to the top. Oh, she looks so pretty! I had to take a picture. I had to. I owe you my thanks, Mr. Wright. Bro, she looks so pretty. Miss Scott. And to you, Mr. Edgeworth. You suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. Believe me, I know how much of an ordeal it's been for you. It was nothing. Liar. I was worried the pressure might break you. And yet, you rose above it all and guided Mr. Wright to victory. Oh my gosh, she looks so pretty right there. You've done well, Mr. Edgeworth. Stop it! I only did my job! Dude, she looks so pretty right there.
In light of this case, it seems a good examining is in order for us. Miss Sky,
Yes, Your Honor?
you are innocent. However, although the chief blackmailed you, the fact is you still acted as his accomplice. A trial will be scheduled for these crimes at a later date.
Yes, I understand, Your Honor.
Is there something amusing about all of this?
Why are you smiling? She's relieved, dude. It's been a long time, Your Honor. A long time since I felt free. I'm saying, bro. Oh, she's so pretty. It's been a long time since I felt free of these heavy chains. She's relieved, man. Wow. That was amazing. That was amazing.
Well, this trial has gone on far too long already. Regarding the charge of murder, this court finds the defendant Miss Long Scott. Oh yeah.
Yak! Yak!
Woo! Our pretty ass ain't going to jail, let's get it! That is all, and I get to say my favorite line. This court is adjourned.
February 25th, 5:03 p.m. Damn, you realize the motherfuckers was in court for 3 hours? Holy shit! My God! That's crazy. Alright, let's get it. At long last, it's finally over. Oh my goodness. Emma! Wipe the long face. I'm sorry your sister didn't get completely off the hook. But at least she wasn't convicted for a murder she didn't commit, right? No, that's not it. Just now, after the trial ended, I can see why Mia Faye thought so highly of you. I owe you my thanks. She's so pretty, Mr. Ray. And to you, Mr. Edgeworth. You've suffered every bit as much as I have over these past few days. You've done well. Yikes. You know, I did my best too. But Lana didn't say a single word to me. Look at this nigga doing it again. Hope I'm not interrupting anything, yo. You are. You are. Oh. Yes, I am. Alright, I'll come back. Wait, Detective, go shoot. Look, there it is again. Wait, Detective, go shoot. What is it? Man, you doing this on purpose, ain't you, man? You did this shit before. Making the detective run all around while on duty. And to top it off, you called me here. I've seen, he said this before. Hey, lighten up, y'all. I'm only kidding. Oh? Are you here because of my sister again? Nope, not this time. I came today because of, you, pal. Me? Yeah, that's right. I thought you'd like to see someone. Oh, she's so pretty. Lana!
Should you be doing this? She's still under arrest, you know. Well, I won't tell if you won't.
Emma, I owe you an apology. It's okay, sis. Don't worry about it. That day 2 years ago. Yeah, that's gonna be a thumbnail. I can't think of where, but it's definitely gonna be. I'm definitely gonna use it. It was the first time in my life I ever been. It was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. All I could think about was keeping you from getting wrapped up in that mess. Oh man, it's crazy. Sis, I asked you to help me cover up the truth. I thought I was doing it for your sake, but now I realize I was wrong. I changed after that day. Man, she looked good as fuck on that picture. God damn. I had to. It was the only way I could make it through the past 2 years. I knew how much I was hurting you by distancing myself, but I couldn't bring myself to tell you what I did. I was scared. Scared that you'd look at me with those eyes of yours. I was scared of how you'd react if you knew. But sis, you were only doing it for me. No. Huh? I turned my back on you that day. In hiding what I believed to be the truth, I was deceiving you. Oh, sis. I'm such a fool. It took me all this time to realize it. Emma, I'm so sorry. But sis, you don't have to apologize. I'm happy now. You're happy? Yes. You know, sis, I always knew to come back. And now that you have, you're so pretty, holy shit. Oh, Emma. Aww. Oh, that is beautiful. Yeah, that's the thumbnail. No one can change the past. And the only thing we can do is strive to make up for our mistakes. Why must we make up for our mistakes, you ask? Because in so doing, we can find a way back to our rightful path. And it's from there that we can move on to a brighter future. Yo, he fucking murdered that speech, bro. At least that's what I felt watching the two sisters make up. Mr. Wright? Mr. Gumshoe? Me? Thank you both for all that you've done. I'm sure we'll meet again soon. Isn't that right, Edward? Ed? Stop hiding and come over here. Bro. Where the fuck was he at? I just came to say... Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Edward. Right, well, I'll be going now. He's definitely still not good at that. Mr. Edward, I hope you don't blame yourself for what happened. We were the ones who acted correctly, not you. It's too late for me. No matter what anyone may say, I realize today that I can't correct my mistakes. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you saying? He's gonna resign. Not only that, but I don't even trust myself anymore. Chief Gant was right. You're just a light. You despise criminals. I can feel it. You and me were the same. One day you'll understand. Oh, and believe me, you will. You are just one man. You'll see what it really takes to bring them down once you try to go it alone. I do despise criminals. I plan to dedicate my entire life to fighting them. But in order to fight crime on my own, I need a weapon. It's scary, but I've known that to be true
for quite some time now. But Edgewood, who knows? Given enough time, I might have tried to pull off something just like he did. That thought terrifies me. That's why I can't continue. I knew it.
Edgeworth, wait. Don't you understand? Demon Gant and your mentor, Von Karma, were both the best of the best when it came to fighting crime. But they both made the same mistake. Huh? You said, in order to fight crime on my own, I'd need a weapon. That may be true. But oh my gosh. But think back to today's trial. You weren't alone. You had Phoenix over there. He is your weapon. Oh man, you know what she's about to say. You were working together with Miss, and because of that partnership, you were able to present evidence that otherwise would have undiscovered. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Oh, yeah. What is this, a pop quiz? Come on, Mr. Wright. Show him what Lana's talking about. That's the picture I drew. Our counterattack began with this. One half of the evidence list, and I had the other. Apart, we wouldn't have been able to completely restore Emma's picture. That didn't just happen by chance, Miss Edgeworth. I think it's time for me to go. Mr. Edgeworth, if you'll excuse me, there's still some loose ends that need wrapping up. Well, take care now. Bye. Edgeworth, god damn it, what is he gonna do now? Look, well, whatever you do, just remember, you can let what happened kill the prosecuting you, or you can let it help you grow. In the end, it's up to you. Yeah, I know. Seems I owe you my thanks too, right? But what I face now is my problem. Edgeworth, I'll be waiting for you in court. Farewell. I guess I'd better be going too. Okay, but I'll be by the visit soon. It seems we both have a lot to learn, catching up to do. Here, this is a little something for you. Scientific investigation? It's the first book I ever bought. Study it. Thanks, sis. I will. Oh, she is so pretty. Holy shit. And so, another case came to a close. As for the sisters, I got faith. Oh, that's so pretty. Faith that their lives have only just begun. Oh, that's so pretty. And as for me, I think it's time I started on a journey of my own. Oh, look at me, damn. A journey to rediscover myself. Oh, don't go trekking off just yet, pal. Huh? What is it, bro? There's just a little matter to be resolved about the chief prosecutor. See, she isn't supposed to be out of jail like this. But I thought you said it was okay. Yeah, well, it might be okay with me, but the folks at the prison are a different story. Huh? Basically, look, I had to bribe a guard in order to sneak her out for 30 minutes. Believe me, it wasn't cheap either. Huh? Well, where'd it go, detective? I didn't know you had a wild side. Yeah, well, you see, Mr. Right here is the one who'll be— What? What you think I can afford it with my salary? You gotta be kidding me, pal. Huh? Thanks, Mr. Wright. You're the best. Why is it I suddenly feel like I want to scream? Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we all pay it off together? Yeah, that's a great idea. Come on, guys. Let's go. That nigga just said objection. And that is retarded. This game, I arranged for a friend of mine to take me to Europe. Oh my god, what if it's that model? As for me, this affair has pretty much ended my days at the prosecutor's office. Still, I managed to find my way back to the field somehow. Then I'll be able to investigate crimes together with Emma. All that'll be clean. Oh, this song is kind of fire. Yikes! I thought I was a gunner for a moment there. And they overlooked my investigation of the chief's office. If we penalize you anymore, it'd be worse than firing you, bro. Yeah, that's what it said. It just goes to show you can't shake me out that easily. Hey, real nigga gumshoe. Boom, boom. My new mission is to guard the main entrance and take care of Billy. Can you believe it? I've been demoted to security guard. My partner's keeping an eye on the entrance for me today. I'll show them though. Someday I'm going to make detective. Yes, sir. There, and I can be just like that dude. Bruh, Dick Gumshoe was his hero. Would you look at that? That's crazy. Hey, her name's Chie. Oh. This song is fire. This song is fire. What is it? Can't you see I'm having me a showdown? Miss Star managed to sneak this in to me. She's seeing one of them guards, it seems. Well, cowboy, looks like you did it. You even gave Bambina back her smile. Can you make sure Billy and the gang get their water? Who is this Billy they're talking about? Looks like we won't be seeing each other for a while. As a farewell gift, I put a new meal on the menu. The right way. Is that what she just said? The top layer tastes of bitter defeat, but the bottom layer is sweet as victory. Kids seem to dig the turnabout theme. Wow. Just make sure not to eat it backwards. Wow. Because the bitter part's gonna be on the bottom. Dang, that girl said, yo, she was looking good. I'll never forget what the young defense lawyer said after the trial. Let's see, what was his name again? Mr. Left. Anyway, he said he's been doing or something for another how many years? Well, anyway, I got another trial to get to, so I better be out. Huh? Oh no, I forgot my gavel. Sorry, I gotta go. I've never seen a chair like that. Damn. Man said he forgot the gavel. Oh no. He hit that knuckles. Wow. That's hilarious. Yuli Ken. Oh, that's a cute name, dude. That is a cute ass name. Oh my god, I thought this said fuck. Whoa! Nothing soothes the soul like fresh country air. Still, sometimes I do miss hearing you and your objection. Still, I can't go back until a full-fledged spirit meeting. Mystic Maya, afternoon training is about to begin. Coming! Well, see you around, Nick. Wow. Hey, we need to go where she at. I'm trying to see some Asian girls. Let me shout out. Yo, this beat is fire. Mm-mm. 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 Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, I brought you your tea. What's going on? Yeah, that was the letter of resignation. It was real this time. Damn, she leaving just like Maya was. Thanks for coming to see me off. I can't believe I'm going to Europe. Oh my god. Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you so much for everything. I'm a little sad, but I'll be alright. Whenever I want to see Lana, all I have to do is open this book. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Did you see her? Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. And they both saluting. Yo, so many dope pictures, bro. You love to see it. That was it. That song was fire. Like, I wish that was on loop. Like that, man. Alright, so, with that being said, Season 1 of Phoenix Wright is over, as you all know. Season 2 will begin, and by Season 2, I mean the next game, which you guys will see. So, if you guys will join me there, because, this, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I hope you guys you enjoyed this first season as much as I have, and if you did, why don't you join me for the next season? And if you enjoyed that like you did here, go ahead and leave a like and all that cool YouTube stuff. But until then, I'll catch you guys later for more Phoenix Wright.